Hi Facebook friends and family, Bess McCarty here, coach for network marketers, also called the Shrink of MLM. How are you this Saturday afternoon? It's noon here Eastern Central Time anyway. I want to let you know, I'm going to speak to you today again about fear. Yesterday I spoke about the how to outwit the 6 ghosts of fear from Think and Grow Rich with Napoleon Hill. That was a pretty involved topic. A lot of people interacted with that. So today I'd like to share a little bit more about fear and ways that we can overcome that, how it shows up in our lives and what we can do about it. First, I'd like to take care of business and make an announcement. I want to let you know what we're doing in case you might know network marketers who could benefit from this. We are giving away a whole bunch of free personal growth books at an event. We're giving away a free ticket to that, and the event is How to Always Get a Yes When Prospecting. It's going to be very, very powerful. I'll post a link for that below. Welcome, Vicki. Good to see you. Thank you for joining in. So we're giving away these personal growth books. It's going to be John Maxwell and a lot of other wonderful books, so that to make it easy for you to get in your 30 to 60 minutes of personal growth work a day. And the event is also free. You must be present at the event to win, by the way, win the books. But the people who attend the event are also going to win a way to increase their business. And this could be a game changer, I believe, for any network marketing business, as it has been for people who are jumping ranks with this. And welcome, Amanda. Welcome, Thomas. And welcome, Doug. Thank you, everybody. Hey, if you're watching the replay, by the way, love if you type in replay, because I want to thank you for that, and also love to hear where you're watching from. So that will be fun. So this event, it's going to be on Sunday, July 7th, but network marketers are marking their calendars now, and they're registering with the event at the link that I will post to get your free ticket. That registers you for the event, and it also registers you for that free drawing to get the book at the event. The free books that we're going to be giving away, a lot of them. We're going to be mailing them out to you. So the topic, though, of that workshop is the best part of all. That is how to always get a yes when prospecting. This is a wonderful script that my teaching partner, Jeff Gamble, brought from real estate over into network marketing. It's super indirect and asks for referrals. It works, it's been working famously for our students who are jumping ranks. Michelle Garrett, I'll just read one of the many, many that people just been flooding us with. Michelle Garrett says, just signed up 2 new business partners, having a few more who are so close. Thank you, Bess and Jim, for the yes script and the awesome session, the awesome training session. So thank you, Michelle, for sharing that with us. Hello, Ignacio, how you doing? You at the station today? So the favor script itself, Ignacio knows it, and our students and friends know it. It always gets a yes, it doesn't get a no, it doesn't get objections, it takes away fear. It works with all 4 personalities, genders, cultures, countries, levels of influence. It works with people who already said no, to show them your business. It doesn't need a video, it's simple, easy, and duplicatable. So love to share this with you so that you can use it too and have a game changer in your business. So this is Sunday, July 7th. I'll post the link to get your free ticket to that event in just a few minutes. This is going to be a short live. By the way, who are Jeff and I? Jeff has had 24 years of experience in direct sales and network marketing, has personally recruited over 500 people frontline, built teams to over 11,000 people in 7 countries in 3 years, and more. I was also a full-time network marketer for years, helped raise my son as a single mom. I went into personal growth field when my company went out of business for my own help, and I brought it back to help network marketers. So personally, I've helped hundreds of network marketers break through blocks, fears, negative beliefs to be all that they can be. One fellow's company said, hey, what got into you? He said, it's my time. He kind of kept it a secret that we were working together. But I love seeing this. This makes my day, and this happens over and over again. So I would like to talk with you a bit about that, actually. Yesterday I did a Facebook Live called How to Outwit the 6 Ghosts of Fear from the Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And because I've worked with fear and people and fear so much over 30 years now as a body-mind therapist. I just wanted to share with you a little bit about fear. Fear isn't just uncomfortable and keeps us back and something that, makes us want to do something else besides our business or besides what we need to be moving forward on. Fear is also expensive. So this is my message today was, can you afford fear? Can you afford? Look at what it costs you. So I'm going to go into this a little bit if you haven't thought of this stuff before. It might give you the courage or the motivation to take another look at yourself and your willingness to face fear and move forward. So remember, courage is not the absence of fear, it's what we do in the face of fear. And the word courage comes from a French word, coeur, C-O-U-R, meaning the heart. The courage is the strength of the heart to move forward. We have to love ourselves before we can love somebody else. And we have to love ourselves and we have to love our why. That's why to face our fears. And that is part of what got me to face myself. It's an ongoing everyday process, of course, but it was over 30 years ago that I went to Body Mind College and began to work on myself. And part of the courage that I had to look at myself at that time was because I'm doing this for other people too, not just me, that any fears that I can break through I know is going to help me in my work and helping other people to do that too. So I was doing it for all of us. So not only love of myself, but love of my why and what I was going to do with it were very powerful reasons that gave me the courage to face myself. And it's not always pretty inside, is it, what we see? But we still are lovable. No matter what we see, we still are lovable. So that is a big message. Hi, Signe. How are ya? I'll see you soon out at Rock Haven. All right. So fear is expensive. It keeps us stuck where we are and keeps us from moving forward to our destiny. It can show itself in many ways. Discouragements. You might just take a note if one of these pops up for you. Maybe you like to journal about it or work on it later with my Real Conversations process. So fear can show itself in discouragement about setbacks or about slow growth. It can show itself in feeling stuck or paralyzed to move ahead. It can sabotage our own efforts and work against us, like eating the wrong foods so that our energy decreases, or stay up late so that our energy decreases. Right? We can work against ourselves. Feeding ourselves the wrong mental food, watching wrong TV programs, or being around wrong people. Those are all sabotaging ourselves. Fear can also show up in procrastination, like no creative flow and laziness. It can show up in chasing the latest bright, shiny object in hopes that it will be a magic bullet. Or it can show up in inactivity and procrastination, or it can show up in massive, frantic action, hoping that will be the magic bullet. So these are all signs of fear. Fear is not believing, other signs it shows up, it's not believing we deserve success or that we're capable of it. That's a sign of fear, because it's not true, is it? It's not true, you guys. No. So fear can also show itself in being afraid to make mistakes, or what will people think, or maybe I'll fail, and so I might as well not even try, because I don't want to look like a failure. And Ignatius says fear can have two meanings. It's all about our mindset, face everything and rise, or forget everything and run. Yep, so we can either rise or we can run, right? Face and rise, or forget and run. Which one will bring you most happiness? Which will be harder in the immediate, facing everything? Which will bring the most joy and happiness and fulfillment in the long run? The facing, right? So fear, this is what fear can keep us from: asking for help, hearing our own inner guidance, investing in a coach, believing in our better future. Can keep us from happiness, keep us from being kind, patient, effective, focused. And the cost of fear, that's what I really wanted to bring up today. Why I say fear is expensive. The cost of fear. If you look at just money and you're in network marketing, how much has fear cost you so far in your business? If you had been totally unafraid and joyful to build it, how much could you have made by now? $5,000, $50,000, $5 million for some people. Been a long time, but I've coached. Yep, they say millions of dollars it's cost me so far. That's how much fear's cost me. That's expensive, you guys. That's just money alone. What you could have done without the fear. with the action, with the joy that you'd move forward. Now, look forward. How much will it cost you in the future? You know, between now and the end of your life, how much more money will it have cost you? For many people, for most people, it's millions of dollars between now and the end of their life. That's the cost of fear. And hello, Christy. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for dropping on. Hope you're doing real good. So besides money, though, fear can cost us peace of mind, joy, health, sleep, and relationships. It can cost us what we would have given our family, especially our time and our presence. Hello, Michael. Welcome. So my goal today is to help you. If it's helped you to recognize fear in your life, that's the first step, is recognizing it. And second, to know there's a solution to every single problem. That's very important to know. So the solution will be individual. It might be to believe that good things can happen to each of us or take responsibility to make change happen. It might be to require the necessary skills or trust in something greater than ourselves while we take our actions. It might be just take a first step, ask for help, be kind to ourselves, believe in our abilities, relax, be patient, and hear that inner voice inside. So here's some body-mind tips. I'm a body-mind therapist, and I know that it's easiest to work with our emotions through the body. So here's some quick tips for you. When you feel yourself anxious, fearful, worried, even disappointed or discouraged, stop, take good 10 deep breaths into both your tummy and your chest, because science has shown that we cannot be relaxed and breathe deeply at the same time. We cannot be stressed and breathe deeply at the same time. So it's a choice. Somehow it changes something in our body and in our body-mind, which is connected with our mind and emotions. And anyway, when you focus on your belly, the body-mind theory is that when you focus on your belly, or even put your hand there when you breathe into it, it's very grounding and focused. That is the center of gravity in the human body, and it's called the center in Tai Chi, the Dantian, 3 inches below your belly button. So you can put your hand there and breathe, and it will instantly relax you and take you out of the fear into the ability to possibly find a solution. So 2 things I just told you, right? Breathing and grounding. You know, breathing down into your center, or feeling your legs, or being with nature. That's another way to ground. Although every spiritual law is demonstrated in nature, and so we actually get to be in contact with that when we are in nature. So I have some tips for you. I will also post, besides that link to our open house event and the free book giveaway, I will also post for you my Real Conversations self-help method for network marketers to move from problem or fear to solution real quick in minutes. I'm also an inner child therapist and facilitator, private work or group work, and I will post a link about that, because a lot of times our blocks, our problems go back to what we learned and saw and heard about ourselves and how we saw our role models deal with life. And we take that into ourselves, and now we carry that forward. Any of these things can be healed. I've done it. I've helped hundreds of people do it. And I'm going to post a link about inner child work too. And tomorrow I'm going to come back and I'm going to describe to you the 5 stages of inner child development and how you can tell if you were stuck or stunted in any one of those stages, and what you can do to heal that and move past that so that your life can be whole. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Even after the live is ended, please leave any comments, questions, tips you might have. Let's keep this conversation going. Thank you so much for the likes and loves, and thank you for being here. And I hope you enjoy the links, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.